welcome back to Josefina Sienna. My name is Madison. Today is the last day of February, which is the last day of Black History Month. I wanted to share with you my Black and biracial doll collection before we end the month of February. So this is probably like a Black History Month special. This might be quite a long video, so I would highly recommend pick a snack, coffee, tea, or some water, and make yourself comfortable, maybe sit on the sofa and stuff. I wanted to also acknowledge that this is no way to brag and boast about my collection. I feel really privileged to have such a large collection that I have accumulated in the last 2 years. I really have a message that I want to share to all companies that dolls of color matter and representation matter, which is why I have quite a large collection of Black and biracial dolls. So I hope you enjoy. I have put the names and the doll line and brand on the side as well. The first doll that I wanted to share today is Claudie Wells. Claudie Wells meant so much to me this month as I wrote a whole master's degree paper regarding Claudie, Addie, and McKenna, but it all centered around Claudie, and I just received the score of having a perfect score on the assignment, and so I am so sad that I didn't have her earlier, but I've read her books and used it in so many assignments and not just exclusively for Black History Month. So sad that I didn't acquire her on her release day, but I'm also so thankful that I now have her and Tiana because the Claudie and the McKenna face mold are some of my favorites, and same with the Addie face mold. The second doll that I wanted to share is Yvette Peters. She's a biracial doll, and though I haven't read her book, I love the scene and the character development that she plays in McKenna's book. It really makes me want to finish her book sometime in the future. McKenna Williams. Her book meant so much to me this month, and I used it with an intersectionality with Harlem, with the Harlem Fashion Row and Harlem back to Claudie. I grew up loving jazz music. I played the trumpet, even though I was not good at it, and I love Ella Fitzgerald and Louis Armstrong. Like, those were my favorite throughout high school and middle school, and so this girl has really taught me through her story that there is no age limit when fighting social justice as well as racism. And I'm really heartbroken that American Girl decided to retire the World by Us line because the message just speaks so much. And it is so important, especially in modern society. And again, I really recommend you read her book. It is amazing. And this is my Truly Me 67, Maxine Jordan Teagan. Her name is TJ Maxx, backwards with the acronym, because I found her at TJ Maxx in the winter of 2022. She is the first doll that I found in the wild in the Seattle area because I was out of dolls during the American Girl AG openings. But she has been in this outfit. I always change her into another outfit for a few days and then I change her back because I feel like I love her in this outfit representing Encanto as well. And so this is Maxine Jordan Teagan. She goes by Max or Nina for short of her name. This is my Truly Me 123 Kenya. As I was unboxing her, her name just spoke to me. I don't know if you ever had that connection with a doll, but it felt like she was screaming to me that her name was Kenya. Kenya's also cousins with McKenna and Maxine, and I don't remember which video or which order I said it, but it's like one or the other of Maxine or McKenna is on the mother and father side, but they all three hang out together like they're sisters, despite all of them being cousins by marriage, cousins biologically, and they definitely have Disney incorporated in everything. Maxine would definitely be that type to Disney bound. McKenna definitely is the one designing the outfits. And then Kenya's personality is still blossoming, but I feel like she would definitely like jazz. This is my Disney princess, Tiana. She was a very unexpected surprise, and I'll be honest that she was a little bit a spontaneous purchase, but that was with AG Rewards plus the Costco coupon, so she ended up being about $60, which I'm not gonna complain about. I already thought the Disney dolls were a was an amazing price point for all the accessories and the inclusions with it. Tiana is the doll in the fam who loves to bake and spoil every single family member in the doll family with baking. She also really likes to work hard so that the doll family has financial sustainability and financial freedom. So she has a little bit of cooking plus financing within her. This is Dallas, my truly me 80. Dallas' personality is still blossoming. I love this Snoopy outfit from My Life As. My biggest weakness right now with doll clothes are the fanny packs and the bucket hat, because I think those two accessories together are amazing. I love this outfit on her so much that I'm wondering if I want her to be my athletic girly. I do have a soccer outfit that no one really wears, so I'm gonna try it on her maybe after this video or later on and see if she will be my athletic girly. But this is Dallas. Addie Walker. Addie Walker is so sentimental to me, and if you are a long-term subscriber, you would understand the sentimental value. Addie was my only black doll prior to 2022 when I acquired Maxine at TJ Maxx. When I acquired Maxine at TJ Maxx, it made me really reflect that I should really diversify my collection, just because for so many years Addie was the only black doll and Maxine was the doll that kind of sparked this as well. And so with my foundational 7, also known as my childhood 7, they all came together. They were all young girls. They grew up. They went to college, got careers, but they all still lived together. And they also felt like their hearts and their home were a little bit empty. Josefina had the idea that she wanted to help the society and community with those children who were in air quote in my family foster care or needed loving homes or adoption. And so the Foundational 7 decided to open their homes to an ever-growing and now large collection of dolls and girls who needed loving homes, as well as creating a community and allowing important messages about diversity, representation, as well as social justice. Malik is the only boy out of a large family of girls. Malik is patient and kind, but he gets a little frustrated when he's the only boy isolated in a sea of sisters. However, his sisters are teaching him patience, kindness, and compassion, and Malik always ends up being the first one in his class to always help out another person in need and always fight off bullies and always try to involve people who feel excluded in his class. This is Autumn, a HBCU doll that is exclusive to Walmart. I wanted to support the brand HBCU because HBCU is historically black college, and the message with this doll, though I'm not the target demographic, I really liked the message where they're trying to promote young black girls to pursue higher education and speak positivity. And so though this wasn't a market towards my demographic, I wanted to put my money in support of a black-owned doll brand. Autumn's personality is still developing. Gloria is an Our Generation doll that I got on sale at Target for $12. Don't mind her top. When I crochet, I really don't like weaving in and ends into it, so she is wearing a crocheted piece and cardigan besides the pants and the shoes. But Gloria was an Our Generation doll, and she's my first and only black Our Generation doll. Similar to Autumn, most of the dolls in the end of this video are still having personality developments, just because that is a resolution of mine in this year, because prior to this year, a lot of them didn't have the personality or character development. This is Vega. Vega is another doll that brings sentimental value. She's a My Life As. She's currently my only My Life As doll. The other ones I have donated to Salvation Army, and Vega came from Las Vegas, but she holds sentimental value. I've also shared this on my channel, but if you haven't heard the story, my mom's fiance had a cancer scare in 2022, right when I got back into dolls. And they did blood work, and the doctor said that it's most likely cancer. They did the surgery, it wasn't cancer, but then there was a lot of medical issues, and so unfortunately my mom's fiance lost their life. And so my mom and him used to live in Las Vegas, and then she was shipped from Las Vegas as well. And so that's how her name became Vega. And so Vega battled cancer, she survived, and then I recently glued down this wig just literally a few weeks ago, just because I'm personally healing from my own traumas, and so I decided to glue down this wig just because I'm healing from my traumas as well as Vega healing from her trauma. And so this is her rocking the red, and my sister has a matching doll, kind of like with McKenna, if you saw her on her channel. And so her cancer doll is named Roxy, and I glued the wig down just because we can have some differentiation between Roxy and Vega. As you've seen on my channel, I recently just unboxed Cheyenne, my Positively Perfect doll. Cheyenne can't stand on her own, but I also love the message of this Black-owned doll business, which is why I purchased her during Black History Month. The more I hang out with Cheyenne, she reminds me so much of the doll I had prior to Josefina, Lindsay. Lindsay wasn't an American Girl, but my parents said that I needed to take care of Lindsay before I got an American Girl, and this was definitely the body type that Lindsay had. Surprise! So much for no more dolls in 2024. Actually, I got this Disney Illy doll recently, and I decided to unbox her off camera. She's currently unnamed, but I love the HBCU face mold, and it reminded me of the Disney Illy. And then I really wanted the Moana doll from Disney Illy, but I missed out on that one due to finances, and so I saw her release this month and had her pick her up. So I picked up way too many dolls in the month of February, and so I think I'm gonna sit down, revise my 2024 goals, because I definitely am not following on my doll buying ban. So I believe I'm going to sit down, maybe if you guys are interested, upload a revised one and appreciate what I have more, because we're getting some pretty big doll fam. We're getting pretty crowded over here. And another surprise. This is Our Generation Addison, but she needs to be renamed because Addison is way too close to Addie to me, and I got her when she released because I don't have a medium skin Our Generation doll, and I've been looking at a few for a while, and she reminded me of Yvette Peters a little bit, but I think they're different enough where I don't feel like they're too similar for my collection. But her dress reminds me of evergreen trees and ponderosa trees and forests. So I definitely am seeking a natureful name for her. And similarly to Yvette, she is a biracial doll. So her and Yvette are my two biracial dolls. And so I saw Truly Me 127. I thought she was adorable, but considering that I got Claudie and Tiana this month, I really was trying to set my budget back. And so, as many of you know, our generation is significantly cheaper than American Girl, so this is why Addison came into the family. So if you have any name suggestions for these two girls alongside of some personality ideas, feel free to comment them down below. This is a very back-to-back haul lately, the last couple of months, and so I'm hoping to slow down with consumption. I want to thank each and every one of you who watched, comment, or a loyal subscriber to my channel. I truly appreciate it. I know sometimes I can come across as unboxing. I know this is a really large collection, and I haven't even shared all of my collection with you guys yet. And this is just my black and biracial dolls. And so I appreciate every single one of you. I know there's been a lot of doll consumption in the last few months, but I'm hoping that slows down a little bit, and I hope you had an amazing February and Black History Month. And what figure of history have you learned, or fact, or what did you appreciate in the month of February?